Yes, from you. The match is almost underway. A first encounter between South Africa and Botswana. Mixed doubles. Robert White, Dedre Lorenz representing South Africa. Perekisi Shepo and Tessa Kabelo representing Botswana. And we are underway. A good start for South Africans. Ivan.
Yeah, I think it's just the first point. Of course, it looks like South Africa is taking the lead.
Yes.
As they expected to, because of their ranking in comparison to their counterparts. So literally, it is no surprise that they take on a good start. But, you know, in a game of badminton, nothing is assured until they play their last point.
Yes.
Yeah.
They say everything is possible.
Exactly.
We are really looking for Botswana, a young team, causing an upset in this group.
I think it would be good for the badminton fraternity because almost, if I'm to be honest, everyone would expect South Africa to win this match. Of course, courtesy of their ranking being so high in comparison to Botswana's. But you know, that is, we would say that on paper they are the favorites. But incidentally, badminton is not played on paper, but played on court. So anything can happen as we look on. I think it is going to be an interesting match.
It's a very interesting match. Botswana already lost their first game against Mauritius. 5-0. So this is their only chance to succeed and qualify for the knockout stages.
Exactly. If they must qualify, they must win this match. There are no shortcuts. But of course, I want to say.
Oh, lovely, lovely net shot.
Net shot, yeah. It is interesting. But I am actually looking to see whether we can have that upset. It would be good for the mix.
Yes.
Yeah.
South Africans having?
Yeah, of course. They are taking the lead as they are expected to. But of course, it is too early. Yeah, it's too early now. It's just, I think, 2 points, 3 points.
service.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, a good attack there from the South Africans. And I think the Cabello doesn't seem to be so comfortable in her defense. You see?
Yeah.
And they seem to be isolating her and taking all the shuttles to Cabello.
To Cabello.
Yeah, for some reason they have realized she's the weakest amongst the two. So
lovely attack. Lovely attack from Robert White.
I think South Africa is having it the easy way.
It's an easy way. They're leading us to the intervals.
Hustling so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the lead shows they are comfortably sailing through. I'm waiting for that particular moment where Botswana puts up a good fight. Their coach is my very good friend. We have done coaching coaches together. So
yes.
He's my guy. Cabello.
Yeah.
He's called Taylor.
He has got a very young team.
Yeah, exactly.
If you look at
even the boys are young.
The boys are young.
He's actually taken out the old guard.
Yes.
Now this is a new crop of players. Just like Uganda is doing.
Yes,
so I think they're investing in the...
It is something that most of the African countries, you saw a very young team in coming from reunion.
Yeah.
We're seeing young teams in Uganda. We are seeing also Mauritius trying to bring up new players, not the old the players that we are used to. So slowly we are seeing the new generation of young players. Egypt is also doing the same.
I think it is the way to go for badminton in Africa, because you realize these young players are so hungry. They have a point to prove.
Yes.
Unlike the old guard that have done it all and they surely don't have so much to prove. So these young ones are actually trying so much. And I think the future is bright for African badminton due to the fact that we have young participants. Yeah. There we go, a good one for Botswana. Yeah.
A good shot from Pakisi from Botswana. Lovely attack. The South Africans are able to open Botswana's defense.
Yeah, you realize their service is meant to be their first attack, but if it is too high, it means they're already in the defensive. So when the South Africans are serving, their services are low, and it forces the Botswanans to raise, and they finish the shuttle. So I think technically you realize that there is a difference. South Africa seems to be serving well, and the Botswana guys are not. See?
Yeah, good shot.
And the return as well. All right.
Lovely defense this time round from Botswana.
Botswana, yes. I wish they do that a lot more, because it would get us some kind of good match. Not a predetermined result.
Yeah, Botswana serving at 7.
7-15. Yeah.
Oh, tough luck. She was just there at the net.
She was there, but I think she dragged in the approach to the tapping of that shuttle at the net.
Beautiful interception.
By the South Africans.
The South Africans seem to be a very close knit unit. They train together, they're moving together, and their performance is really good.
Well,
do you think they are going to give the likes of Egyptians and Algerians a tough time?
Definitely they will, but of course we can't, for us to make a real assessment of how good the South Africans are, they ought to play a team that is highly ranked like they are. So we can, make that comparison. Apparently, everyone expects them to sail through this tie. But when it comes to those crunch matches, the knockouts, that is when we are really going to see the potential.
Where the meat meets the metal.
Exactly, yeah. So for this one, no one will be surprised when they win easily, because they expected to. But the coming matches, quarterfinals and semi-finals, can they still be there? That is the million-dollar question. How do they mix it with the big boys?
Yeah.
Egypt, Mauritius, Uganda, you know.
Yeah.
So we wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what the Botswanans here should do, and I can see the lady is not very comfortable.
No, she
If
isn't
they
at
just
all.
play safe and return all the shuttles, they will just wait for the South Africans.
Realize she's
to make some
over-raising.
mistakes.
Yeah, she's making so many mistakes.
Yeah.
But I think she looks young, really.
Yeah.
I think the magnitude of the stage at which she's playing, probably, I've not seen her before.
Yeah.
So I think she's young, she has all the time. So it is only natural that the pressure would be too much on her. And of course, South Africa used to be one of the very best. So
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I'm playing this South African team that are so good. But if you realize, there is not so much that they are doing better than the Botswanans, but it's just that they are doing the easy things, okay? Return the shuttle, put it where it has to be, then let them raise, and then you finish. So this is what they are doing, and they are doing better, and they are serving better, okay? They are returning better. You realize they are placing shuttles where they want to put them. So when an opponent does such a thing, it means they are at an advantage because they're always going to be forced to raise.
Yeah.
And when you raise, they attack, and that is how we get points in badminton.
If you're just joining us, this is the second set of the first encounter, All Africa Mixed Team Championship, South Africa versus Botswana. South Africa just won the first set, 21-10. We're about to have start the second set.
Yes.
If we compare the two coaches, Coach Stewart and your friend who's coaching Botswana.
Of course, I don't know which level he is, but he's more experienced. I must say that.
He was the one who coached players road to Tokyo 2020.
You see, so when we are talking experience, he's up there.
Yes.
I used to see him coach when I was still playing, so I'm coaching now and he's still coach. So, and that kind of experience you don't buy from anywhere.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
It is exceptional.
Yeah.
And of course, he has a good track record.
Yeah.
You already spoke about the road to Tokyo.
Yeah.
They just don't give you a team if you're not that good, okay, for such a project. So literally, you realize from the technical perspective, they have an advantage. Okay, the two guys. My man Taylor as well, I think this is like his second job outing or something. So he literally is at a disadvantage when it comes to the experience part.
Yeah.
But we shall all get there, because you realize the old man will be leaving, so he still has time.
Yeah.
Okay.
My question to you, as one of the most experienced African coaches, do you guys have like a forum where, as coaches, you are mentoring young coaches, the likes of the Botswana coaches who are coming up, and they're looking up to you for more knowledge and experience?
Okay, literally, on the continent, what happens is BCA has a program, okay, that looks at empowering coaches across the continent. But of course, we just had one last week in Uganda, the BWF Level 1.
Yes.
And I think we had participants from East Africa.
Yes.
I think we had Somalia, we had Ethiopia, then Uganda. Yeah, so, but what I think the issue about the coaches is the respective countries, okay? Do they give their coaches they have nurtured coaching opportunities? For example, they need the exposure, they need to get to feel the heat, okay? So some of us have been lucky that you've coached at the biggest stages, okay? I happen to also be the national universities coach, so I've been at the biggest world university games a number of times.
Beautiful attack.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
So coming back to this, you realize that they are making so many errors at the net, particularly.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think they need to calm down and just return basic, get back to basics.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you see that's another error.
Another error.
Yeah. So they are not looking at the placement, they are just returning shuttles. And now that is
it's going to cost them. It's going to cost them the game. Going back to our discussion,
yes.
You say that member federations should give the young players, the young coaches, the opportunity to perform at high levels.
Yeah.
But you see, all the member associations are also looking to win these matches. So it will be very difficult for them to give new coaches, young coaches, the chance to participate at this level.
Well, if you look at it, when we have All Africa championships, I think not every year, but there are tournaments that will be there. You have Kenya International, you have Uganda.
Beautiful attack.
You see? So all these, we can't have particular individuals all the time.
Yeah.
Okay? You might not give them the chance to coach at this Africa because the whole world is watching and what, but there are tournaments where they should. Okay, if I'm taking an example of Uganda,
yes,
this is what we do. The coaches committee, we have level 1 coaches, level 2 coaches, and those ones that have just done the level 1 now.
Yes.
So what happens is we categorize. Okay, we say that these kinds of tournaments should be attended by this level of coaches.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what does it mean? We are giving opportunity to these coaches that have just gotten their qualification.
That's good.
Okay, you're going to Nairobi, Kisumu, why don't you take the man that has just gotten his certificate?
Yes.
Okay, so like that, we climb the ladder like that, eventually they will get to this stage.
South Africa leads us again, leading the interval stage.
Yeah, of course, they are. I am not surprised because you realize technically that for the few minutes we've watched them, they seem to be better. Okay, and they are doing the basics very well. They're not doing so much. They're just returning the shuttle, placing them where they want them to, and the Botswanans seem to be making so many mistakes.
Many errors. Does this also, the lack of practicing with the feather shuttle, does it also contribute to this many errors?
Very, very important point you mentioned there. And take an example. These countries, if I could call them sub-Saharan countries, we have a challenge, Uganda inclusive.
Yeah.
We have a challenge of the shuttlecocks. We train using nylon, you see. Now, with 2 months to go or 3, you have to buy feather shuttlecocks, which are very expensive. Okay. Now, these guys, our counterparts, have the money, so they have the feathers. So their familiarization to the shuttle is way better than ours. Okay, because for us, first of all, the first thing is we are financially constrained. I'm giving an example. I don't know how it is in Kenya. For Uganda to have 6 months of training with feather shuttlecock, it is next to impossible. You get it?
Well, I think this is a challenge that cuts across all of Africa. Exactly. It's not unique to Uganda or even the South Africans or the Egyptians or the Algerians. All of us have a similar challenge.
All the times I've been
to
South Africa, I see them training with feather shuttlecocks. I don't know. And they seem
I'll tell you from
a
point of knowledge where
yes.
I actually know this is a problem that cuts across Africa. And more so to the developing member associations like ours,
yes.
It becomes quite an acute problem because
it is very acute.
Yes,
very acute. Yeah. But you realize still, what they say, a one-eyed man is a king in the blind.
Yeah.
For them, at least they can afford. They have the money. You see, you can't compare yourself to South Africa financially. Okay. So I think they even have better partnerships, of course, courtesy of their former glory. And if I must say, okay, so for us here,
but then it gives us a challenge also to work hard
exactly.
and also try and look for more partnerships.
Of course, it is key.
As you can see, this time round, there's a change of the shuttles that we are using.
Yang, I think, or something.
Who's one of the partners that are really coming out strongly to start trying to support developing countries, African countries, and get into partnerships.
We are trying as Uganda Badminton Association to have that partnership going, okay, so that we can have not only the shuttlecocks but the rackets and the attire, basically the equipment in general. And I think they are willing to come on board, and this is the only way to go. Otherwise, we shall never catch up with our counterparts in Europe and Asia if we don't do that.
Botswana making another unforced error.
Yeah, we've gotten so used to seeing them do that. But
good control from the South African. Very good
she
control.
She could have attacked. She could have attacked that shuttle at the net, but she opted to just push it, which gave the South African a chance to retrieve. So
game point.
You see, another error. This service was
the match is over.
Yeah, but
South Africa wins the first encounter.
Yeah, of course, as expected. But like I said, they don't seem to strike me like a team that is so way beyond technically. I'm waiting for that moment where they play a slightly stronger team, because I think there are mistakes in their game, which can be exploited
by a stronger team.
Not really so strong, but any team that would give them a fight. I mean, look at the points. 9-11, not really. It's not stressing. So I'm thinking, let's wait and see. Their next match, who they have? Who in the group? Who do they have in the group?
In the next group, they are with just a moment.
Because it is Botswana, South Africa, and who?
Mauritius.
That is when I'm talking. Now, when it comes to Mauritius, you're actually going to realize that it is going to be more tense. It's going to be more difficult for them, because Mauritius is also a very good team. If you have seen them, they also have young players who are exposed, unlike the Botswana team, which lacks the exposure, the experience and stuff. But when it comes to Mauritius, we are going to have a better match.
Well, viewers, thank you very much accompanying us in this mouth-watering clash between South Africa and Botswana. We're just going to take a short break as we go into a session of interviews. I will get back to you with the second tie. Men's singles, Ruan Sinman from South Africa playing against Botswana Tumisang Olekantse.
Okay, yes, thank you.
See you.
Yes. Uyu audio kwali. Mutu. Hello, mic check 1 2. Yes, mic check 1 2 1 2. Elinya Innocent natukunda.
Welcome back to our second match between South Africa and Botswana. Tumisang Olakanse from Botswana and Ruan Simran from South Africa getting us underway in this fascinating the men's singles encounter. Do you know anything about the players?
I have seen the Botswana Olakanse. I have seen him play.
Yes.
But that time he was a junior.
Yeah.
I think he had been brought on the Botswana team. But I think he's going to give the South African a very good game.
Yes,
yeah,
I got a glimpse of his match yesterday against when they were playing against Mauritius.
Yes,
and he really played well.
Exactly, he put up a very good fight, and I expect him to do the same. Actually, this match is going to be, you can be sure, it's going to be more interesting than the mixed doubles match. I don't know so much about the South African, but I could tell from his warm-up, the racket skills are good. Yeah, but of course, that is a warm-up. We need to see the real game.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that it's their first match, so we don't know so much about their singles, but we saw him play against Mauritius, I think, and he did play well.
When you're preparing your players to play in the men's singles or in the singles event, as a coach, what do you concentrate on?
Okay, now, basically, if it is whether it is singles, doubles, or mixed doubles, preparation is key. Now, first of all, now when I'm looking at Botswana and South Africa, the match is, most of it is mental. Okay, how psychologically prepared are these teams? Now, because of course the fact that they are coming into this match, you see, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Beautiful attack from the Botswana player.
Exactly.
I think, as you said, Coach Ivan, this is going to be a very exciting game.
It is going to be. He has a problem.
Lovely attack. Lovely attack.
Yeah.
Check Mike, Innocent. Checking Mike.
Yeah. I told him, your boy makes so many service calls.
Yeah. Well, it's something that I've realized that most of our African players are not able to serve well in the game between Algeria and Reunion, despite the experience that the Algerian team has. There are so many.
You see, again, there we go.
He
takes his hand and it goes above his waist. Yeah. He starts well, and
yes, especially when you're going up, he goes above the waist.
He goes above the waist, and it is a fault, rightly called, by the way.
Yeah.
I also actually pointed out to Taylor that he needed to address that. But this is a singles match. Okay, if you're not comfortable like that,
you serve the high serve. Yes.
You see,
it's something. Although when you're doing the high service, you open yourself to an instant attack by your opponent.
You don't have to worry about that. The fact that you choose to serve a high service, it means you're confident about your defense. You see.
Oh well, let us hope that the fault service calls he's gotten are not going to destabilize his game.
And incidentally, we had so many of them yesterday, but I think that the service judge was not as keen like this one is. Because actually, from my position when I was watching, I had to tell his coach, now that is another one. It's another one. He checks in transition, then he does. He opens up his bracket and then goes above the wrist, the waist. Yeah. And
this
now that is what I'm saying. Already now that is a distraction.
yes.
The concentration is going.
Yeah.
Advantage South Africa now.
Yeah,
Because
yes.
they can't focus.
They can't focus.
Okay.
As a coach, if you are the Botswana coach at this moment, what would you tell your player?
Now, I do not know whether it becomes a problem if it is the only way he knows how to serve. Okay?
Nice attack from the South African Ruan Sinman.
Okay, but you realize he's had a little distraction. Now, better players always brush it off.
Yes.
Okay? Let go and then concentrate. Oh, now you see. There we go. You see? He's pointing to his head. He's like, man, this guy messed me up. Yeah, but you have to let go of that. Otherwise, the game will be done before you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is important that he now proves that he's strong mentally, and he can actually come back and play the game. That's a beautiful rally.
Beautiful rally.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good rally now. Yes, it will help him focus more. Beautiful.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Still complaining about his service. So
I think, as you say, it is time to. He needs to relax, change his service, maybe try some few high services before they change fault again.
Exactly.
And
This is what I'm saying.
See that. Yeah. Well, it's you know, when you're seated here in the commentary box and you're a coach, you feel like you want to jump on court and
I want to tell
your player
him to serve the high service.
Yes.
I don't know whether now, when you're training a team, these are things you do in preparation, okay? There are times when, because of the feather thing, you will not be in position to serve well. So, but you have a variety of ways you can serve. Now that is another point.
Wrong judgment, and he was there, but I hope he focuses. I believe he can really give the South African a run for his money.
Exactly, but he needs to forget about the service judge now.
Good return, good smash, equally good return.
Yeah. That is a wrong.
I think there is some drift also.
Exactly. When you look at this court, there is
from
a drift
this commentary box, you think that the shutter is going to go out.
Exactly. So it goes and kind of drift inside.
Back,
exactly. Yeah.
All in all, South Africa leads us to the interval 11th.
11-4.
11-4.
Yeah. I think now Tera's biggest job now is to calm the player down, okay? Tell him the truth is the services are high, do something about it. If you can serve the high serve, then try to make sure that that racket doesn't go above your waist. Okay.
And this hall is very good. The height is good, so high services would
be good.
We
put it
at advantage.
I
saw
yesterday. Even if he attacks, it's not going to be a problem for you because he doesn't seem to be short of the defense. So why shouldn't he do that? Okay, come on, that is good now. Yeah, that's kind of morale boosting himself.
Yeah, psyching himself.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. When you see a player doing that, he's in the zone now.
Yeah.
Okay, he's into the game. But we need to see that on the execution of the skills.
Yes.
Yeah. The South African is more agile.
And very quick at the net. Very quick at the net. Very quick at the net.
Good shot.
Lovely cross-cut drop. Lovely cross-cut drop. Technically, the South Africans are superior to the Botswanan.
For the matches we have seen so far, yes.
Lovely smash. Beautiful. Tough. He was too late to recover from the net.
Exactly. I think the South African, you never know when he's beat. Yeah, because that shuttle he retrieved was supposed to be a point for the Botswana guy.
Botswana might have celebrated a little bit early.
So I think it is going to be nice. Oh, come on. Another unforced error.
That's an unforced error from the Botswana. I think he has not really recovered from the
services. Yeah. But I think it is going to be 13-4. Yeah. Oh. You see? Oh my God, another error.
What a save from the South African. I thought it was a point.
Yeah, you almost gave it. But until the shuttle is down, you don't celebrate.
Yes.
And I think his approach, the shuttles at the net, his racket is low. Yeah, when it should be high. And another error. Those are 3 points, incidentally. I'm disappointed he's not putting up a good fight. 16-4 is not really what we expected from a singles match. I assume we are looking at South Africa's best and Botswana's best singles players. But that explains what I said in the beginning, that technically one team and of course another one. That approach, when he does this, raises his hand, and now he should try to lean a little bit behind, and then try to make that follow through, but not raising the wrist. So every other time he does that, it's going to be a fault, and rightly so. The faults are being called the right way.
Yeah. I'm still amazed that even after getting 5 faults, the player
is not changing.
Is not changing the service and just saying, let me try change, because
I wish I would whisper to my man Taylor to tell him that he can change that service.
We keep on playing, even you as a player, as a coach, when one service is not working,
you use the other one. At least let him try to serve the high one. Let's see
if it is not working for him, then you say he's stuck. But he's not explored the avenue of serving high.
This rigidity with the player is not really helping Botswana, you see, because now every other time you call the referee, that is another distraction.
Yes,
yeah,
and
you see,
coming back to the game.
So advantage South Africa now again, because now that is self-destructing. You already have a biased mentality now. Okay,
and it's so hard for him to come back.
It is very hard. Look at the points. It's 18-4, 18-5. See?
So this is really goes a long way. So something to teach our fellow coaches how to, they can at least instill some mental training to their players.
Exactly.
Because when you're on court, anything can happen. And it's
look what I was saying. The other guy kind of leans down, is going down and coming up. Oh my God, that's too high. Okay, that's a good one. I hope.
Well, at least there's a point. It would be amazing if he relaxed and caught up.
I mean, okay, anything is possible. Now, this is where we have a problem. Why doesn't he change the service?
It's going to be very, very tricky.
It is a question of simply changing the damn thing. Is it?
19.
Now those gestures there tell us exactly
really
what is going on in his head.
Really is going. Finally changes the service.
Now you see.
Finally changes the service. This is something you should have done long time ago.
The coach should have told him that from the word go.
That makes an enforced error, but I think he's a good player. I think it's something that he should have done very long time ago. And it
definitely
really
doesn't look comfortable with the better serve that he served.
Game point?
Yeah, of course. Still shakes his head and is like, no.
First time of asking, and South Africa wins the first set.
Oh my God.
I'm
See,
hoping
look at him.
as he
Now
goes
that
down,
one.
this is something that he really, really needs to work on, his mental strength.
Exactly. It's a
I'm
question of mental
happy
strength
at
now.
least it has come to his mind
Yes,
to
to
change the service, even if it was a little bit late.
Yeah, too little too late, but
Maybe
for the second set,
starting up with the second set, this
yeah,
is something that
he should do. He
he'll
should do.
And since he will be playing against the drift, then this is
Exactly.
going to really work in his favor.
I think so. So, but the coach should insist. He should insist. Tell him to serve that way, so you don't give away cheap points on the serve. Okay. If every other time you give away free points on the serve, your opponent actually is not working for the points. So it means you are working twice as much as he's doing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Africa Mixed Team Championships 2021 in Uganda. South Africa versus Botswana. This is the second encounter, men's singles. Ruwan Sinman and Tumisang Omikanse from Botswana. We already had the first match where South Africa won in the mixed doubles. This is the second match.
Yes.
Waiting for the second set.
And they are leading.
Yeah, South Africans already have the first point, leading 1-0.
Yeah.
And Botswana really need this game to keep them in contention.
Exactly. They really need it. And I hope this time round, Olakase can focus, change his service, and then we have a good game.
Outside.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
Fault. Unless this time round, South
right.
Africans also penalized.
It means the service judge actually knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Okay, now that was a better one. Okay, now from there, can we go? Can we go?
Please change your service.
Good service. Good service. Oh, come on. Errors.
I'm happy what the Badminton Confederation of Africa is doing to continue empowering the technical officials and giving them regular assessments in every major championships.
They have realized that is the only way Africa can get to these other guys in the world. And that is
beautiful
shot.
cross-court drop. That was really, really nice. And I think we have a game on.
We have a game on, and yeah, I hope he doesn't get distracted again.
Beautiful shot.
Good
Beautiful shot.
shot.
Beautiful shot.
Very good.
Beautiful shot.
I knew he can play better. I knew he can play
He is
better.
a good
He just
player.
has to concentrate.
It's a bit too high.
It is.
Attack. Oh, almost caught him off guard, but that's beautiful from the Botswana.
I think now everyone is enjoying the game because Botswana seems to have to come to his senses now. He knows. Wow.
Lovely, lovely return.
Very good
Beautiful,
attack,
beautiful smash for the South
Of
African.
course, it is a completion of the net shot he played. Very good net shot, very tight.
So the
Botswana,
lift was half.
of course, that is the only way he had to play it.
Very tight net shot.
Very tight net shot. Very good, very good. Uh-oh.
Beautiful again from the Botswana player.
Good deceptive shot. Okay, so he plays that deceptive shot. Looks like he's putting the shuttle behind and then leaves at the net. And then all of a sudden, the player from South Africa is making... Oh, no.
Quite unfortunate. That's a hard luck.
Quite unfortunate.
Yeah, going back to the technical officials, this time round we've seen the Badminton Confederation Africa going to the extent of even sponsoring the officials to attend the assessments and the training here in Uganda.
Yeah.
Do you think going forward we are going to have more and more experienced technical officials rising to the level of becoming BWF umpires?
That is what I think, because this is the essence of having them do this at every other tournament, is because they want to improve.
Beautiful.
Okay. It is a big world, but if you have very few people from Africa and majority from Asia and Europe, it means we're at a disadvantage. So BCA is coming up and saying, look, to get in touch with the other guys, we need to do what they do. Okay. How many tournaments do these guys get to? Okay, how do we give them some kind of career progression? Okay, and we can only do this through these assessments. Oh, another fault again.
He needs to start changing.
And
again,
look at him.
but,
Look at him.
yeah,
Look
again,
at
it
him.
gets into his
Now,
head.
that is when he has to be 100% concentrated.
Yeah. Dude, it was almost a good deception.
Almost, yeah, but almost doesn't count, you know. But he can do this.
Yeah.
Use the game played to the basics. Return the shuttle like you should. You don't have to flick every other time.
Yeah. Good rally. Good shot. Beautiful. Good return. Oh my God. Beautiful. Oh my God.
What a rally we got here. What a rally.
That was
But you
wonderful.
see,
That was
the fighting
wonderful.
spirit of
Fighting
Sinman.
spirit. Good work
Yeah.
from the Botswana player.
Of course, he was in command, but he almost lost it. Had Sinman's return been good, the Botswana guy was beaten. You
Yes.
realize?
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting match in prospect we have here.
Yes, beautiful
That's what
deception
I'm
again.
talking
Beautiful
about.
deception again.
He's so deceptive, and Sinman is having a very big problem with his deceptive shots.
Yeah.
And I think he's realized this guy can only be beat by not being so predictable.
Yes.
Yeah. That's wrong. Now that's out.
Out.
The approach to the
wayward
shot
lift.
was wrong. The backswing, it should have been from just here then. When the moment you make that backswing, the shuttle was tight, it has to go out. It's half court.
Good recovery. Oh,
Another
tough luck.
one.
Tough luck.
they
That was
call it.
tough luck. It's a really good deception.
Yeah.
Tough luck.
But as much as he's getting points from the deceptive shots, he's overdoing it.
Yeah.
There are shots that you just have to return. Okay, you don't have to flick your wrist. You don't have to just return the shots. Play the basic shots. It's at the net. Play your forehand. Okay, from up, and then the shuttle will go over, and then you are in command.
Yeah. Very good. Inside.
Another
Good lift.
Do you
Straight at the line.
Exactly, this is what I'm saying.
Straight at the
You
line.
have to make a
Yeah, I
deceptive
think
shot.
sometimes the players get carried away when the
Of
rally is
course,
going on and they try to try new things. Tough.
You see, but 11-10 is good.
Quite a different game from what we watched in the first set.
The first set was 11-3 or something.
Yeah.
Interval. Now it means we have a game on our hands.
As if you are the South African coach, you see how the Botswana player has changed his game. He's calmed down. He's really catching up and giving your player a run for his money. What would you be advising your player if you are Coach Stewart?
Now, the South African is doing well. Okay, he has to keep doing what he's doing. He's not getting carried away. He's fighting for each and every other point. We at the interval. way. It's here, I think. Good lift.
Yep.
Oh,
Tough.
he missed it. Yes, 12-11. We have a good match on our hands.
Oh, good return.
He misses it. But this thin man is a real fighter. He's not letting the shuttle fall. He's playing virtually every shuttle. Good game we have.
12 all.
12 all. Interesting.
Tough. That's a drift.
Yeah, the drift, it's not playing to his advantage, that he should use it.
Yeah, he should be playing, using the drift.
Exactly, to his advantage.
To his advantage.
Yeah, but apparently it doesn't look like it. Attack.
Yes. That's a good
Exactly.
attack. Good instincts to attack at the net.
Of course. Those are shuttles that should be only played in one particular way. Finish, kill them off. Good shot, good net shot.
It was a very, very good net shot. These ones are really tricky because when you try to lift them, you either hit the feathers and the shuttle goes wayward.
It would be different with nylon. Nylon
would go well.
Yeah, so
with the feathers.
another deceptive shot. He's really good with these shots where he's being so deceptive.
Yeah.
He looks like he's playing it behind and then plays it at the front.
I'm really hoping that we get to see a third set.
Of course.
Oh, nice. It was going out, but it's really good.
Now, you see, initially he was making very good judgment. He's not so sure now. Now, that comes with pressure and tension. Can the Botswana guy exploit this? We wait to see. Oh, no. Now, a short service.
15 all?
Yep. Good. Do you realize his approach has changed now?
Yep.
The Botswana, Ola Katse, what was his name? He has changed completely. Tumisang. You see? He's
more confident now.
He's more
I think
confident.
it's time for us to see if the South African can hold his nerves.
This is what I was telling you. Okay, he got so many free points from the serve. Now it's different. Judgment.
Good judgment. Lovely.
We have
judgment.
a game on our hands, I think.
Yeah.
This is how we knew
the tables have been turned.
You can say that for now. Out. Okay.
He's still not making use of the drift on this side of the court.
I don't think he has realized it, actually.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't realize, because when he was playing on this side, he was really losing a lot of points because of the drift.
Good lift. Out.
Yes.
Now the errors have changed sides. Okay? It is Sinman making error after error. 19, 16 or what?
17.
What a time to make another service fault. 17, 19.
He needs to really concentrate and not make those errors. Another unforced error.
There is a thin line between success and failure.
Yeah.
And indeed, you can see he's given away 3 points.
Yeah.
Okay, it should have been advantage Botswana. On court. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful.
Yes, there we go. That's 20.
Game point.
Yes.
Do you think he will convert?
I hope he does. I hope he does.
Let's watch and see.
At this time, if you are the coach, would you go? What do you tell him to do?
Oh my God.
That comes with tension now.
That's tension.
Yeah,
that's proper tension.
Being transferred to the hand and a balloon. Oh my God, what a time.
Second time of asking now.
I think he will. Beautiful. Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
There we
He's
go.
done it.
I
Second
said he
time of
would.
asking. Well, what a game. 1-1.
I knew it would be so competitive if he only switches off that false serve thing and then concentrates.
But at the end, it was quite nerve-wracking.
Of course, the nerves were getting to them. Even us here were like, okay, can we see a third set? Yes. Now, Taylor's done a good job to calm the young man down, and now he has to tell him now, finish.
Now to finish off the job.
Yes, because he has his number. If you realize, if he leaves away the self-destruction, focuses, concentrates, he can play better because he has some tools in his toolbox that Sinman does not have.
Yes.
He plays a very, very straight game. Okay, what he gave you in the first set is what he's going to play through and through. This one has an advantage of a flick, 1 or 2, you see. So he's not as predictable as the other one. But of course, his ability to minimize the errors. Okay, first of all on the serve, and then again on his capitalizing on his Sinman's mistakes. It is going to be very key. And we have to see who starts by taking the lead, because in the decisive, he who plays from the front always has an advantage. The pressure is less. It is always too much pressure for someone trying to play catch-up. Yeah. So let's see.
Do you think the South African is going to realize his mistake and come back stronger? Especially he's getting some cheering from his fellow players. You know, this with COVID, we're not having spectators.
Yeah, of course.
So your teammates are supposed to cheer you on.
Of course, and they're doing quite a good job, if you realize.
Yes.
But Botswana is responding as well. Yeah. They know what is at stake. So we wait and see whether Olakase.
I really think if Tomisang is able to get a win for Botswana in this match, he's going to inspire the rest of his team to even perform better.
Exactly.
And try and stay in contention.
As much as, even if he wins, it is very likely that the ladies will not win their doubles. Because I've seen them play and I've seen the South Africans play as well. So, but he needs this to inspire the others.
Yes. But as you said, in badminton,
anything
can happen.
Let's wait and see. Yes. Come on.
Oh, not a good start.
Not a good one.
Not a good start at all. Not what we are hoping for.
I mean, it is not always good to play catch-up in the decisive.
Yeah.
Okay, another good attack, and you realize Sinman's forehand defense is kind of not good. Yeah, and Olakase seems to be doing what? Oh no.
Wrong.
Out.
I would want to see now the South Africans really bringing up the way he played in the first game, more calm.
I think you don't be fooled. There are so many free points in the first game, so. But you see, the young man from Botswana, he's having. Oh no. Nevertheless, he's still playing well. It's only that he's being unlucky with his placement of the shuttles, but at least he's making the right decisions.
Good lift from the South African.
It was out. He didn't judge well. You see, now like I said, if he keeps playing catch-up, it is very likely that he will not win this match.
Yeah.
Beautiful flick we got there.
Beautiful deception.
That deceptive shot.
Deception.
Yeah. He seems to be so good at deceptive shots, eh? Another one.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
He
nice
has
shot.
his number. He just has to believe he can beat him.
Earlier,
Realize-
we saw the South African Ruan having very good court coverage and quite
It is-
agile.
It is.
Good
Now
judgment,
that is
good
the
judgment.
issue of the defender now in play.
Ruan is able to cover the court very,
well,
very well and,
and very
retrieve all the shuttles.
Yes, he does that pretty well. Oh, look at the master of the deceptive shot.
Good deception from
That
the
is what I
Botswana player.
said. He has something extra in his toolbox that you can never be sure what shot he's going to play next. The consistency is the other thing.
Good attack.
Oh,
I
And he
think
fails to
he was
take
too
that.
excited.
Exactly. Now, this happens all the time with the young players.
He was too excited.
Too excited before he converts. And now, that is 6-4.
6-4.
No, still a good game. He can catch up.
South Africans looking to play the way they played in the first set. Good backhand. Beautiful attack.
He has
Beautiful.
not realized Sinman's backhand has a problem.
Yes.
Every other time he goes to the backhand, he tries to play a cross-court backhand, and this one capitalizes. Now 5-6. We have a match on our hands.
Yes.
Very good matching prospect we have. Too high.
Good attack. Good attack. Good attack. And he's quite quick, the South African.
He is, of course, he is. He's attacking well, but he's lucky because the shuttle was on into Luan's reach. He could have retrieved it actually,
yeah.
only that it was so fast.
Good net shot. Beautiful. I think also Ruan from South Africa has realized that
needs to be
Botswana
the
player
attack.
has a weak in the forehand
Yes,
defense.
exactly. And the two of them actually, they are getting majority of their points from their forehand.
Yeah.
That is interesting because we would think being right-handed, that would be their strong.
The strong point, you see,
Yeah.
even the return from the forehand. Beautiful, beautiful. It gives him problems when he's getting a smash on the forehand.
Exactly.
The return is not so good.
No, it isn't. And I think the South African coach has realized it because every other shot is directed to Olakase's forehand.
Yes.
Yeah. Judgment.
Good judgment, good judgment.
That is what, 6-9?
6-9.
If he makes this next point, he piles some pressure on Sinman.
Hansenman. It's a very important point.
Yeah.
Good shot!
Good.
Good shot!
Advantage South Africa, I must tell you.
Yes.
But do you realize their next match against Mauritius is going to be so hard for him because Julian Paul is really good.
He's very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
He's very good. He's very good.
Let's see, another error.
Another error from Botswana.
Those are many points? 5 points?
5
lead?
points. It's a 5-point lead.
I think he has to work a lot now because by the look of things, they are getting you get, I get, you get, I get. He's likely to win.
Yeah.
Because I don't see the Botswana guy making 4 points in a row.
4 points in a row. But
It
you
is
never
possible.
know. It's
yeah,
possible, but
according to what is happening now, it is very unlikely.
I think going on into the interval with the South African leading has given him his confidence back. He's forgotten about the loss he had in the second set.
Exactly.
So right now he's
looks more focused.
More focused to finish off the game.
At ease. Yeah. He was so tense in that match, that second set.
In the second
You
set,
could
and
see so many mistakes. Okay. Now he seems to be in command,
Yeah.
and that is what you as a coach you would look at. You're like, okay, is your player in command of what is taking place now? Yes, it is then advantage. If he's so tense, anything can happen. But apparently, 5 points lead is good enough for a player because they are almost at the same level. So,
Yeah.
it
So even if they go point to
yeah,
point, the
to
South
point,
African
you
is
end
still
up
going to
winning.
win.
Yeah. But let's see. I told you anything
wow.
can happen. Okay. Can he use the advantage of the drift? We wait and see.
Good attack.
No, you see. You see?
Caught off
The
the
killer instinct is lacking. You should have finished that shot. It's half court.
Yeah.
Okay. But he comes instead of hitting the shuttle, he pushes the shuttle.
They came in too deep, so could not recover and play
Exactly.
the lob that
Now
was,
you see that 6 points lead in the decisive.
Yeah.
You have to be really good to make that.
This will take a miracle for
I
the
told
Botswana
you.
player to recover.
I told you, he's more in command now, okay? Because he's leading with such a big margin. Okay, so he doesn't have to do so much. You just have to stick to the basics, return your shuttles.
Yeah, and wait
Play
for the
them, put
Botswana
them.
player to make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
A beautiful, beautiful cross net.
Cross net. It is a cross net, but also a deceptive cross net shot.
Yes.
And I think as much as it is his advantage, it is also a disadvantage. Sometimes he overdoes it.
Yeah.
Not every shuttle should be played that way.
Tough luck for him.
Oh,
As a coach,
yeah.
when you find a player who's you're playing a player who's very deceptive and has a very good wrist work, how do you? Oh, tough. It went out.
tough luck.
How do you
Now,
train your player
the
to
number one
take
rule,
off the deceptions?
The number one rule with the deceptive players: don't move before they make contact.
Yeah.
They are going to do so many bad things to you.
Oh, beautiful attack.
So delay a little bit. The moment he does this and you move, he's just going to flick you. Now, have that split-second delay, which is not usually. It is because our players, that body language. You see, he's doing this and you're following it, the flow of his body. You see, he had actually taken a little break and he was retrieving it, but it was already low. And that is the only way you play people who play such a game.
Good net shot from the Botswana.
Yeah.
These are like
He's had quite a number of them today, actually.
3 good points. Let's see if he can catch up. Tough luck.
How I wish he can attack those shuttles because it is
because they are
up
too
and
high.
up.
They're
I
coming
mean,
too high. So
why is he going for that drop when he could actually kill them off?
Good net shot. Good judgment. It's good
He's
judgment.
having a problem with the contour of the feather.
Yeah.
It's not only East Africa's problem, is it?
No. As I said, it cuts across the whole continent.
Yes.
I'm lucky there was some, I think, research that BWF is doing. Good deception. And soon we might be having shuttles that look like the feather shuttles, but they're plastic. Have you heard about that?
In the corridors, yes, but I don't know how true that is, because that would give us an advantage. We are the masters of nylon, isn't it?
Yes.
So, beautiful shot down the line now. That is what I'm saying.
But one of my coaches once told me that we've used this feather shuttle excuse for a very long time.
We have, yes. But it's not an
If,
excuse.
let's say, Kento Momota came here and you gave
him nylon,
he will still beat you.
He will struggle. He will beat you, but not as well as the feather shot.
He would struggle. He will just beat you.
Those guys don't actually want to hear the word nylon.
Tough luck. It would have been a very good return. He had a red effect.
17-13.
17-13. Crucial point for the South African.
Yeah.
Good net shot. Oh, lovely judgment.
It was tight, it was close. Yeah, I think you see what I said.
Yeah.
Playing catch-up in the decisive is not good. The pressure comes back to you.
Yeah.
You don't seem to be so confident.
Good shot. Oof. Tough. Outside.
Tough luck, huh?
Tough luck.
Tough luck. I think you can agree with me that it's on. Yeah. But you see, he's laughing it off.
Yeah, because
he's not going throwing his hand and doing what.
Yeah,
okay, so
I think this was Botswana's game to give away.
Very good net shot by the South African.
Tight.
Very tight. And that brings us to match point. Am I right?
Match point.
Yes. Match point for the South African player.
Beautiful attack.
He's not worried. He's still gonna finish. Okay, so it is 15-20. 5 points in a row.
Not possible
likely.
with the level of mistakes that we
Not
have.
likely, yes.
It's not likely. And almost a mistake. Good luck. Good return.
Another attack.
Botswana refusing to give up, and there it
And
goes.
there we
First
go.
time of asking.
Yes.
South Africa takes the game, and
Good game
credit
we've
to
had.
the Botswana player getting one set, so
Exactly.
2-1, then two straight.
Very, very good.
But
Very good fight.
it was a good game all in all.
All in all, yeah.
Pity
The last two games actually were very interesting.
Yeah.
With the exception of the first one.
If the first one were
It was, oh my God, horrendous.
the
So
Botswana
many
player
mistakes.
crumbled
I know.
because of technicalities and fault services.
Fault services. You can be sure the service judge will not be his friend.
Well, Botswana still have a chance. We never say never, never.
Never say never, yes. Indeed.
Looking up for the next game, which is women's singles, where Johannita Scholz. Yeah, you know, Johannita is the All African Games champion.
I know. And
against the young Tebogo Nzinge from Botswana. Young lady,
you know,
hungry for success.
Yes.
Do you think she's going to cause an upset?
Very unlikely, I must tell you. Very unlikely.
Well,
very unlikely.
Let's switch off and go for the interviews, and we'll be back for the third encounter.
All right.
African Games champion Johannita Scores and versus Tebogo Nzinge from Botswana. Coach Ivan,
Yes.
take us underway. What do you think is going to happen in this match?
In this match, I am being very polite, but I don't see the young lady from Botswana winning this one. She has a lot against her, and I think we are. Yeah, 2 points to love. As expected, the South African, more experienced, highly ranked in comparison to the Botswana counterpart. It would be a miracle for her. Nzinge, if she won this one. Very, very unlikely.
Good judgment, Nzinge.
Yeah.
Johannita Scholz taking it easy.
Yeah, of course. It's some unforced error from Scholz.
But sometimes these big stars, if they get a player, who's really like giving them a run for their monies, they might tend to crumble.
Not so often in Africa, because these other players that are of a low rank give them so much respect to these guys. It is different when it comes to Asia, because they are always looking to upset the top seeds.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is very unlikely that we shall see an upset here on this match, because the other one is so experienced in comparison to this one. She's even comfortably playing shuttles that are out.
Yeah.
So she's not bothered, actually. She's not bothered. And actually, this is the fourth match.
Yeah, this is now the fourth, the third encounter. The third encounter.
So they are just confirming that they are going to win this when they win this one. Yeah. Okay.
Johannita Scholz playing comfortably, just going through the basics. Good attack.
She's enjoying herself. Yeah. She's enjoying herself, I must say.
She's one of the ladies who would be fancied to play at the individuals event to also play at the finals.
Yes, she surely is. But in the individual events, she's going to have quite a lot to contend with, because it's not going to be easy. That goes out
from the Botswana.
And Team Botswana gets the third. Was it on? Looked out as it was out.
Thought it was out.
The line judge
there, I think.
I don't know.
That was in
11-2, as expected. I think
total annihilation.
I don't like using that word. It's not polite to the sportsmen. But the truth is, I think the Botswana girl is overwhelmed by the magnitude of the event. You see, she doesn't even look like she's listening to the coach. She's tying her laces and.
But then again, I want to believe as young players, it is very good exposure for them. They might seem to be a bit overwhelmed, but they are gaining experience.
Of course.
They are very courageous, and they are coming out there to just show we are learning, because everybody started like this. Nobody came in and said, I am a star from the beginning.
There's a point. There are times when we say it is the baptism of fire. That's what she's undergoing right now.
Yeah.
But of course, and incidentally, Botswana, they have the money. Have you realized they can attend all the tournaments?
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have another friend of mine, another coach, Kaberege something. He's also dealt so much with these other. He was actually coaching Kela before.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they don't seem to be progressing. They have these players that And the girls
Good
in
rally,
particular.
good rally, good
The
rally.
girls in particular.
Good play from
She's giving
Zige.
us
I
something
told
to
you.
talk about,
Yeah,
huh?
she's giving a good account of herself.
Yes. She is.
She's not being overwhelmed, and she's really playing her heart out. Good smash. Good smash from Zige.
To
Good smash
realize
from
everyone
Zige.
wants her to take something from this match.
Yes, good smash from Zige. Beautiful. Tough as a weak backhand.
Yeah, of course, it is expected,
Yeah.
and I think the veteran of the two really knows what to do. Some shuttles, another one, she hits out. Incidentally, she should be playing in the nothing to lose attitude, so you don't have any pressure. The pressure is on the other one. She's number one from the whatever game.
Good smash from the Botswana player. I like when I see these young players come up and really give it their all, and we see some brilliance of some show of some brilliance in them. Gets us to know why the coach chose her to come for this tournament.
And of course, looking at their age, you realize it is the new generation coming now.
Yeah.
So for the coach's perspective,
beautiful again from Zige.
It should not be about winning this tournament, okay, but preparing them for
future tournaments. That's really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful cross court from Zige.
I think she's really playing well.
She is. Yes, she is. And the good thing is that she's calm.
Yeah, she doesn't look tense.
Just playing her game. Good smash. Unfortunately, I went out. Tough luck.
Yeah, the coach has to encourage her all the time. 17-7. Yeah.
Good drop.
She will get there someday. She's still young, age is on her side, so basically we think this is a platform.
Good drop.
Very nice.
And I think I like the way most now the African countries are preparing the junior teams, and we're seeing them also trying to give an attempt to play at the senior level. Even in Uganda, I can see Shamika being given a chance
Tracy,
to come and play at the senior level.
We actually have 3 juniors on the team.
Good clear. Forced Joanita to make a mistake.
Oh no.
Deception. She was going in for the net.
Yeah. They are young. They are learning the hard way. It's okay. The time is still on their
Game
side.
Points. And first time of asking Joanita shows.
As expected.
As expected, because the faster set.
Yeah. I think you'd see the South African coach is not bothered at all. He knows everything is under control. So
under control.
Yeah. But the men's match gave him quite a scare,
Yeah, but
this one, just do what you do. Okay. Yeah.
When you're having a match like this one and you have your player having an upper hand against the other player, do you take this? Do you tell your player to take this as a practice session?
No, never do that.
To just take sure that they're pressing their shots well.
What you reinforce is the focus, concentration. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen on that court. You get it?
Yeah.
Even when the player is weak, there are things that may happen. You can move and maybe twist your ankle or do what. So they have to be very serious. Okay? Even when you're beating someone 21-0, you see? It is important that you stay switched on. Yeah. Even when you know in your heart this one is gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, it is a sign of respect. to the other player as well. Okay, you don't go playing shuttles that she's hit out and stuff like that. You look like you're belittling them. So I think, of course, the other one has a harder task. The coach, that side. Here,
almost returned that.
She starts with the same seriousness. You see?
Well, second set underway. First set went to Johanita Scholz from South Africa.
Yes.
We have Nzinge trying second set.
Yeah, okay, another point given away. Yeah, but you see how she shows concern after losing a point, even when she's very sure.
She's taking it serious.
Yes. Okay, you see?
Smash.
She's going to show seriousness through and through, because that is what she should do. The less time you spend on court, the better. Yeah. Because there are still hard games to play, so. She goes for the slice.
Tough luck for the Botswana, but still the Botswana pushing.
Yeah. Surprisingly, she has this
good lift,
calmness. Tries slice shot. Yeah. That now is what she's lacking. She's just returning shuttle. She's returning, and every other time, see, she just lifts.
Go. Good rally. Good rally from the Botswana.
Yeah. She's actually, I think, by the end of this match, she's going to have so many people clapping for her, because she's fighting.
Yes.
Irrespective of the skill level and what have you, she's showing that she's not just giving up. Okay, she's giving it her all, and this is what we want to see as a coach. So, okay, fine. The skill level is different. The other one is technically better, but this girl is trying to fight. This is the only way she can play, and you're like, okay, she will get there. Experience can only be gotten when you keep putting these girls and boys into various tournaments and bigger tournaments. Let them get beat, let them get used. Now you are talking about Shamika, Fadila and Tracy. They have been to World Junior Championships in Canada, World Junior Championships in Russia. So the event is big, so this is not so big for them.
And at least when they get to crunch matches, they are able to draw from their experiences and just to bring down the nervousness.
Of course, because if you have played China before, you don't cry when they call South Africa. You don't. You have played the likes of Indonesia, Malaysia.
That's true.
So when they say it is Indonesia, South Africa, you're like, okay.
Yeah. Heading into the interval, scores 11-2.
And of course, the young girl from Botswana, she's fighting. She's giving it her all, but of course, technically, she's way below the number one, the one who won the Africa Games or something like that.
All African Games champion.
Surely, she's expected to be leading like that. So I don't think we are going to see anything strange or unique about the results. It's going to be you're almost sure it's going to be a straight sets win for.
I give credit to the Botswanas, coming over and just bringing their young talent to be exposed and experienced, and surely in the future they're going to have a very good team.
I think so, but the question is, how often do they expose these kids? That's the other question. Because this is what we should do. Amidst our challenges financially, we have to make an effort to always try to expose these young boys and girls so that they are not overwhelmed by tournaments like these, okay? Because now we have a challenge now that it would actually be easier for them because they are playing without fans. So, you know, the fans
good
add
attack.
pressure to you. So, yeah, she's getting one over the South African.
Yeah.
And I think...
we'll see the flashes of brilliance in her. So I think...
oh, there we go.
yeah.
What I can tell you is the Botswana coaches have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even physically you don't see like she can match this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good judgment. You see, she misses the point and she's not happy at all.
Yeah.
Even when she knows 16-4.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the making of a champion.
Exactly.
The making of a champion.
Yeah.
And I really see Johannita really going very far in this game. Her career, she's been very, very consistent and playing really, really well. Considering her age, she still have a lot to give in badminton.
I don't know how old she is.
Almost.
That's 19 for...
Trying her luck in deception.
I know, from his teammate, her teammate. Like we anticipated, I think this one is coming to an end.
Beautiful. First time of asking. 24.
24, 26, 24. Yeah, it's not surprising that the South African has won. She was expected to win.
Yep.
Because of her ranking and level and experience, and I think age also. So all factors were pointing towards her winning, and winning she has done so.
This is the third win for South Africa, making the scores 3-0.
Yeah.
We still have 2 more matches to go, the men's doubles and the women's doubles. But sadly, we can say Botswana was out of the tournament, the team tournament.
Yes. Now, after this, they'll have to wait for individual events.
Yes.
Yeah.
And see how they can perform. Oh, well, let's switch over to the interviews.
Yeah.
Championship. We're still in mixed team event, Botswana versus South Africa, and we have Juanita Scholes here, one of our best African stars. Congratulations, Juanita, for your game. It was quite easy, but we looked that you were quite nervous in the game, right?
Yes, no, I was quite nervous, but it's my first match. It's the match where you start to feel comfortable and just practice your shots to get in the game and to prepare yourself for the next match. So
So, but your stress or your nervousness is for the game or for the whole championship? Because we know that you have that goal that you want to get the title, win the championship, right?
Yes, my stress is both definitely on both, on my games itself because I perform on the game, and definitely I want to aim for another gold. So there is a little bit of pressure.
And what did you expect for the South Africa team during the mixed team event? What did you expect?
Hopefully we'll go for a gold. We're working towards that. We have a new young team building up for the future, so we're going to try to push as far as possibly. So yes, thank you.
So congratulations again and good luck, and we want to see you in the finals.
Yes, hopefully. Let's see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the fourth encounter, men's doubles, South Africa versus Botswana. Bongani von Bodenstein and Robert White from South Africa versus Tumisang Olekinse and Perekisi Shepo from Botswana. Coach Ivan.
Yes, Perekisi to serve. Good judgment from Botswana.
Yes, even though this is a formality game for Botswana, do you think they are going to give it all?
Of course they will.
And try get some point from this encounter?
They should. 5-1, 4-1, and or 4-3-2 sounds better than a 5-0.
Than a 5-0.
Literally, they should. Good judgment by
Judgment.
Botswana. I think you realize that the morale is high. They want to take a game.
Yes. We can see it's called Olekinse playing both singles and doubles. Is this advisable to players, or do we need to specialize in different events?
It is two-way. First of all, I'm going to tell you about the situation. It is literally singles players shouldn't be playing doubles.
Yeah.
But because of the financial constraints of the East African countries, they do not have enough money to bring players that are going to specifically play doubles and these ones that are going to play singles. We have had that challenge. Those days, Edwin would play the singles and also play doubles, but we knew
Good shot.
Good shot.
Good shot from
in the
Perekisi.
middle.
Straight between the players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was still explaining.
Yeah.
It is the money issue now. Yeah, because we had the same problem. We say, okay, Edwin doesn't play doubles, but we don't have money to take the third band.
Yeah.
So you play his singles and play the doubles.
Yeah.
Now the other teams would bring players that have come specifically. They are doubles player. They are actually, you would never see Jacob Mariakal play doubles. You realize? But because the other countries, Kenya, Uganda, and the rest, are badly off, they cannot afford the money. You know?
That would be the first way, but I always think it's easier for you to amend your qualification and to know what type of tournament you are going to attend, so you're able to prepare and even with the financial constraints, you're able to prepare well and be able to train your players for certain events.
True, but like I said, even when you train them to play, in the end it still comes back to the ticket issue. You see, if you don't have sponsors, you know. Now, you take an example. I don't know how it happens in Kenya. The Commonwealth now, they tell you we can only have 4 slots for badminton. You see, so there is no money and all these things. So I think we look at this. This is tight. This is tight, and it is 7-up.
Yeah.
I think Botswana is doing well, and I think they feel they can beat these guys. And I think they just have to believe. Oh my God! Another free point on the serve.
Another mistake.
Another mistake. 8-7. Very tight. But do you realize what I was saying?
Yeah.
But South Africa, Mauritius is going to be a crunch match.
It's going to be a
Don't be
very
surprised.
crunch
I'm
match.
going to tell you my
Prediction?
prediction.
You want to coach Ivan himself?
I will tell you my prediction. I think South Africa has an advantage with the ladies singles. Mauritius has an advantage with the men's singles and an advantage with the men's doubles. Now, who they choose to play the mixed doubles? Both. But I don't know, I'm leaning so much towards Mauritius.
Taking the encounter?
Yeah, 3-2. We wait and see.
3-2?
Yeah.
I'll hold you to that.
Yes.
10-9?
Very tight match, I must say.
Off.
We have a game on our hands.
Big smash to enter the interval period.
Yes.
South Africa really don't want to give Botswana any leeway.
That is what it
They
looks
want to
like.
get a clean sheet, 5-0.
Yes, and it is, if this player doesn't take this, it is very likely that it will be a clean sweep. But still, you realize South Africa has the edge in this very match. They seem to have very few mistakes on serve, for example.
Yeah.
Like unlike the Botswana players. So let's wait and see. Now they seem to have a little distraction. Look, the player is looking for a towel, and the other one is saying, no, take it back. Preparedness, my friend.
It was called preparedness. But then again, it shows the experience they have. So these are things that they will soon learn when they get to major championships, because certain regulations have to be followed.
Yeah, you don't bring it there.
You can't bring it again.
So, you see?
So the player must always be ready with their things, towel, water, and everything before the game starts.
The match has started.
It has started. Good block. Good block between the legs.
Some defense. But eventually, that is the desperate shot.
Yeah.
It will always end up being finished off. 13 what? 38?
Good attack.
Good attack.
Good attack at the net.
Yeah, we ought to see more of those if Botswana has to upset someone.
Yep.
Yeah. That's very fast.
That's very fast.
Very fast.
49.
49.
Beautiful, beautiful wrist work.
Yeah, but incidentally, it wasn't a hard one to defend. I don't know, but Perekisi wasn't in position. He looked flat-footed.
Yeah. Good return, good return.
10, 15.
Yeah.
Let's see. If they make 2 points, the flick serve doesn't work. It was so flat, so how I wish he knew that the roof is tall, long or tall, whatever it is enough. So he flick serve with height.
If you look at the combination of the South African pair, Bongani von Bonstein and Robert White, and you look at the likes of the Algerian doubles, the tall gentlemen,
I am telling you.
you think they don't give them any...
the Algerians will, I think, have it easy against those two pairs.
Is height an advantage when you're playing doubles?
Big time. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time, big time. Because when you're struggling to attack, you have to jump and do what this guy doesn't even need to jump. He's tall. And even in reception, service reception, he stands there and he's all like a mountain and you're like, okay, where do I serve this shuttle now?
So the Botswana Tumisang should be using his height because he's the tallest amongst the four. How does a coach really train the player to use their physique to their advantage?
It is all about training, like you say. You don't just wake up one day. Each coach should realize the strength of their players and their weaknesses. Okay, so they can try to work on it. You know, the pairings. You pair a team because particular players have particular strength. You'll find one that is good at attack, but is not good at defense. So if you're pairing them, one of them is the one that does the setting is the one that is not good at attack.
Yeah.
You see? So every other time he sets, the other one finishes.
Yes.
So doubles should be like that. There is always that one something that one should have and the other one does not have.
Yeah.
So
they complement each other. Yeah.
Very well. Now you see.
Good shot.
Good shot. If I set, then finish.
Yeah.
This is what we were saying. As expected,
South Africa
again.
Yeah, they take the first set.
Yeah, I
I
think
think they want to keep a clean sheet.
that is what it looks like.
And make sure that this is going to be 5-0.
Yeah, and very likely, meanwhile, if they complete this other set, the women, you are likely to see that No, but they have a number of players, so
Yeah.
Charles will not probably come back. They don't need her.
They don't need her to come back.
I don't know
Let's have.
who is playing their doubles for the
In doubles, they have
she's coming.
Ami Akman and Johanita Scholz is coming back.
You see, they don't want to take chances.
Yeah.
Finish the tie, go rest, and wait for your other
Yes.
knockout match.
They
Yeah.
still have one more group match.
Against
South Africa.
that one.
Yeah.
That
Just to
one.
see who tops the group.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it today? I don't know.
The match?
That match against Mauritius? No, tomorrow probably.
Tomorrow probably.
Okay. All right. The second set. South Africa leading 1-0, 21-15 it ended. Now Bongani to serve. Perikis is receiving. Let's see what do the Botswanans come up with. See? Another error.
Such an error. He
He's
had
not taking the chances he should.
all the opportunity to finish, but he was out of position and he could not attack that net.
Another error.
Yeah.
You realize Bongani is not serving really well,
Yeah.
but they're not taking advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's wait and see. Those are 2 points.
Good attack.
Good attack. 3-0.
Nice. It was out, but good play from the Botswana player.
Tunesani. 1-3. We're looking for that time.
Good flick, good flick, good flick.
service. Do you realize Bongani was so much in front?
Yeah.
And he realized it. Then he's flick serving. Now that should be attack.
Good attack. Good attack.
Exactly. I think the Botswanians' defense is not that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every other time they are defending, the shuttle doesn't get to the rear court. It is half court, and then these guys just finish it.
Yeah.
God.
Beautiful, beautiful net shot.
Beautiful backhand deceptive net shot. Huh?
We saw him doing the same during his
Exactly.
singles match.
Exactly. It is part of him. Yeah, do you realize that every other time the game gets quicker, it's advantage South Africa.
Yeah.
So what
They're much quicker.
exactly Botswana has to bore them. Okay? Play that.
Oh my God.
You cannot do that at this level.
Such a big opportunity to get a point there.
Now, what Botswana is doing, they're not playing to their advantage.
Yeah.
That's quick, fast game, South Africa advantage. They drag the game. These guys are not playing so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh, beautiful. I get your point. The disadvantage that Botswana would have if they start playing, a slower game, which means they have to lift more and lift higher.
Exactly.
They are not so good at lifting, and then their defense is
That's
a little
what
bit
I was
weak.
saying.
Yeah.
Another good service.
good
But
service.
you realize he's looking at the way they are standing
Yeah.
while they are going to receive. And he serves a high serve going to the backhand, which is a disadvantage. Now
7-6.
I think this South African player is inexperienced as well. Yeah, I see. Now look at such a mistake.
Oh.
He's not under pressure, but his placement is not good.
Yeah.
They don't look like they have that chemistry. I don't think they've been playing together.
Short service.
Short service again.
Lovely return. Lovely return. I thought he made it.
He did, and of course he was helped by Tomisani, who should have played just the shot at the net.
Yeah.
Another error from Mr. White. And I think you realize this pair is not a really strong pair. This South African pair is not really a strong pair. And I think they will have it rough when they play those good guys, tall. Mauritius has a very tall guy. I saw him playing here.
Yeah, they just came from the Thomas Cup and really have the experience. And,
exactly. This is what I was telling you.
They want to prove a point.
They should.
That going to Thomas was not a fluke.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to that match. We shall be here on commentary, and you'll see that it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for any of the teams. Another mistake. What are the points? 10, 9, 10, 10.
10-10. This time Botswana are really going
out.
toe-to-toe with them.
I think they're giving a very good account of themselves, and I think it is a watchable match.
Yes.
Yeah, 11-10, not bad. What they need to do is to reduce on the number of errors. Surely they've given away 3 points, but incidentally the errors are both sides.
Yeah.
Even the South Africans are not playing that well. Yeah.
I think Botswana also should take your suggestion to slow the game down a little bit.
Yeah.
The shuttles more.
Because you realize when it is quick, it is advantageous for the South Africans. But if they are dragging them, playing them to the back, and then playing them, flicking them, and then playing the deceptive shots, these guys don't like to play such a game.
Yeah.
You saw even in the singles.
Yes.
You see? For them it is straight. Now, my man Taylor should see that and communicate to these boys. But the service is key. How they start with the service, because that is your first attack.
Yeah.
So, and I've not seen them push their returns. You see? Oh no! His defense stance was wrong. He was way apart, and then the shuttle is hit in the middle of his legs, and then he can't readjust.
Yeah.
So basically, it means that, you see,
Tough luck.
they have so many errors. That is why I'm saying Botswana just needs something to click for them, and then we shall have a match here. Yeah. Feather, my friend. That's what they call it. Nylon, you're good to go. Not feather at the front, and then you know what to do.
Again, wrong stance.
That he's standing poorly. So hit it between his legs. He's done it the second time. I think that is a very good observation. Yeah. Yeah, you see badminton, you play and you think. You are looking at the opponent. Height now.
Height advantage.
That's
Height
what I'm
advantage.
saying, yes.
Height advantage.
Exactly. Judgment. It is tight, 13-14. Good service. You see that? As
Good.
long as they serve well,
Yeah.
they have a chance.
Yeah.
No, come on. This is what I said. You can't play a deceptive shot every other time.
Yes.
You see, lift. You want to. Oh no. Service.
Oh, beautiful service.
That is what
Beautiful
happens
service.
when you move before the guy makes contact with the
Yeah.
shuttle. They will always flick serve you. Kill it. Yes, that's the only way you have to hit that shot. Tight match we have, huh? 15-16.
15-16. Possibilities of getting a third set.
Yes. Oh no. He doesn't take the chance. He's rushing to serve. And this one is also missed the attack. Okay. That could be the turning point. Too high and it is cross. That one makes it easier for the opponent
to attack.
Yeah.
17-16.
17-16.
Good judgment from the South African.
Yeah, judgment.
Tense moments. Good attack, good attack.
Okay. The Botswanans are saying, wait a minute, we are into this. No, it's flat. Use the height of the roof. Give it height if it's a flick serve. Another error.
Match point.
Another 2-0 coming.
Good attack, good attack. First time of asking.
Yeah, good attack.
And South Africa sealed the game.
Yeah,
2 straight. But it was close for the Botswana. They really gave themselves a good account in the second set.
Yes, they did.
Beautiful.
They tried.
It is 4-0.
Yeah, and like I said, I am looking forward to this match against their next opponents.
Okay, so back again to All Africa Senior Championship. South Africa against Botswana team event, and we have here the men's double winner from South Africa, Robert and Bongani. Congratulations, guys, for your game. It was quite good game, huh? Now you feel much more better after the first game, huh?
Yes, yeah. This game was a lot more challenging. We had to use a lot more of the control that we can gather, but yeah, it was a really good game.
Bongani, in the first interview with Robert, he told me that his first time to play in All Africa Senior, and you played so before. So what your advice for him?
My advice for him is keep getting comfortable with the court and making sure that you stick to the basics. And when you're under pressure, keep to what works. And
What did you expect for South Africa during this team event?
I expect us to get gold. Yeah.
You prepare for this?
Yeah, definitely.
So congratulations, guys, and good luck for the next.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we have the Botswana men's double, Tsepo and Tomisa. So hard luck, guys. It was quite good game, and I can see your performance is much improved. Right.
Yeah, our performance is improved because we've been working on trying to be better and get a better ranking for our country.
And Tsepo, I think it's much more better performance than the mixed double, right?
Yes, it's a great performance compared to mixed double because we are focusing more on improving our game time and everything that we have done in the past game. I am trying to improve in my next game, so that is why the double was more better than my mixed double.
So hard luck, guys, for this game, and good luck for the next.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome back to our final match in this encounter between South Africa and Botswana. Amy Ackman and Johanita Scholz are representing South Africa, and Tessa Cabello and Tebo Nzinge.
First point goes to Botswana.
Representing Botswana. Botswana starting, having a very good start in this encounter.
Yes. And trust me, long judgment.
Long judgment, but the drift it was
they
against
know
her,
it. Yeah, they know it, and they'll use it to their advantage.
Good smash by Cabello. I think the Botswana girls are going to give themselves a good, account of themselves. Well left, but she almost played it.
She missed it. Luckily enough, it was out.
We say well left.
Well left or well missed, whatever. Oh no. There I go again.
They need to calm themselves and really play.
She's rushing to serve. She has to take her time.
Oh, good retrieval. Nice. Good retrieval. Oh, tough luck on them. Tough luck on them.
I think the South Africans are enjoying themselves.
Oh, well, you can enjoy yourself until you lose the game.
Not in this scenario. You see, the advantage of playing such a game, this is a dead rubber.
Yeah.
Even if you lost it, it will be 4-1. No one is going to say anything.
Yeah, but I think South Africans are determined to have a clean slate.
They don't want to give anything away.
Yes.
Yeah.
You saw how they fought against the doubles. Oh, good judgment, good judgment, good judgment.
Yes.
4-5. Not as we expected.
Well.
Is it too early to call?
Too early. But we know what is going to happen. Though, we like it when it is tight.
A good drop.
Oh dear.
Good judgment. Good luck is on their side.
Exactly.
Their defense was at 6s and 7s.
No, crossroads. Huh? There we go.
Give it a bit of height.
There we go.
She was there. She was there.
She moved in too early, and then the approach to the shot was wrong. Doesn't look like Lady Luck is on their side now.
Not with that particular shot.
I know.
Left.
I am actually thinking I will stick with my prediction in the earlier one.
Yeah.
I saw the Mauritian pair playing the doubles, and they
good attack of the service.
Played really well.
Yeah.
I don't know whether because these ones already know it's a done deal. That's why they don't seem to be. You see, when you're being given
3 points,
it's easy. That's what we say. They are not being stretched. The coach is having a time of his life.
11-6 at the interval.
Yes.
Botswana is trying with the two young ladies.
Cabello and
Nzinge.
With my man, Coach Taylor.
Do you pronounce the Z in the Botswana names, or is it Ndinge? Or is it Nzinge?
I would be lying if I told you I knew. But I think you say it better.
I'm just trying. Some of our African names can really be a mouthful.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
We see the experienced Coach Stewart giving instruction.
Yeah. I think he's not happy about something, so... Come on, Cabello.
Cabello is moving in too much.
Yeah.
Needs to time the movement.
Kill someone.
Wow. Nice attack. Zinga is more the attacking player in
When you
the
look at
pair.
the physique,
Even the physique,
yeah,
although she has
so
more
she should,
power.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear, too high,
Too
Cabello.
high, too high, too high service from Cabello. Out, but Cabello is lifting well.
Yeah, she's lifting at the rear court.
I also saw the reunion player, Ansa. Good attack at the net.
Good finish.
Yeah. The reunion player, Ansa. He was really lifting well and he was taking advantage. And you know, the high lifts sometimes give problems. Even the most experienced, quite some problems.
Of course, because no one is comfortable shooting at the
Good
back.
rally. Tough on the Botswana, but it was a really good rally.
Yeah, they gave us something to cheer about. Service.
Half. Good attack from Johanita.
Yeah, 17-8. Okay.
Beautiful. Tough luck.
Hard luck.
Yeah.
Hard luck. Hard luck. As much as we want them to do something, I don't think it's going to be possible. Because apparently that lead is too much for them.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
They are really
19-8 is a big lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big lead. Sometimes it's good practice because when you're used to getting a clean slate, it gives you confidence, even when you go meet stronger opponents.
The only thing is, once you don't get that, you start having questions in your mind.
Self-doubt.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause you're used to
A big win for South Africa. 28.
28.
Heading into the second
Would have
set.
even been worse. They didn't make some kind of simple mistake.
Yeah. But Botswana giving themselves
It's a good experience.
it's a
for
good
them.
experience, a good
Yeah.
account.
Since they are young, they
Yeah,
learn from it.
they learn, and
it will help them.
I think also,
play
you
better in
know,
future.
they're good players. It's just the nerves at playing at a big stage like this one. So sometimes you even forget what you know.
Yeah, they're
because,
upcoming. They're upcoming players. They need more mentoring. Yeah. But that is the way to go. There are no shortcuts. They
Yeah,
need to
there are
get
no
in
shortcuts.
the line of fire
There are no
more
shortcuts. There are
often.
no shortcuts. This
Yeah.
is the way to go. Everybody has
Exactly.
passed through this.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
yes.
we believe they are on the right track.
They are. They are. They will learn the hard way.
A command to get us underway in the second set. Oh,
no.
wayward lift.
Of course. Well left.
Well left.
Yeah.
She almost played it.
She has issues with her judgment. That time she missed it here. And it was out, fortunately. Well left
Well
again.
left again.
Yes.
Botswana currently leading.
Yes, I think for the first time.
Yeah, that was an unfamiliar territory for them.
I know. Yes, 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 yes.
But
I
South
would
Africa
love to
quickly
see
catches
them
up.
lead from the front.
Good defensive lift. Again. Tough luck on Cabello.
Yeah. But you realize that South African attacks are not as strong.
Yeah.
It's only that the person on the other side is not also defending that well anyway. Yeah.
So
very good.
very good, very good, very good again.
A good one from Cabello. 3-4.
Beautiful. Good defensive lifts.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful.
Oh,
He should have left it for Cabello. Cabello should have played that shot.
That's
So
the
just
problem
passed
with young
just on
players. They
top of
get
his head.
excited.
Out.
That is out.
Well, it's quite surprising. This is the second set. We are having
4-5.
points toe to toe.
Toe to toe, yes.
But serve, but the gods were on their side this time round.
yes. Very much.
Oh, nice return.
Oh no.
Too low, but South
Okay,
Africans
good
didn't
job,
capitalize on that one. Oh, finally they get the point.
I think the girls are fighting.
They're fighting,
Yeah,
and
they're
you
putting up a
you
good
tend
show.
to see some loopholes in the South African team.
Yeah, I
so
think they are not as aggressive as they should be. The killer instinct is lacking.
good shot, equally good shot. Oh, tough luck on Cabello, but the idea was there.
Yeah, exactly. It was the good idea. But the execution in the end let them down.
Racket up.
She will land
She
the
picked it
things.
from
She
low.
will. She knows the racket shouldn't be that low.
Good shots. For a moment there, I thought Botswana were bringing the game, and
They were. Yes, they were. But
tough luck. It's a good shot from Johannita Charles.
yeah. I know.
Going into the interval.
Yeah, of course.
Big lead now for the South Africans.
Yeah, it should be. I think. But we are having a better game from the Botswana side of things. Yeah, at least now they have 5 points. They managed only 6 the previous set, so at the interval they have 5.
At the beginning of the set, I really thought
They were going to do
really
it.
now going to take the South Africans on by the horns, you know.
That's the beauty of sport. You are never sure.
Yeah.
It's not predictable. Anything can happen. Okay.
We are underway again.
Oh,
goal. Oh, tough. Good effort from the young Cabello. Playing when she's still down. Commendable effort.
Yeah. They're not giving up, irrespective of the difference in the points gap, but they are fighting. They are determined. Oh, no.
Clinic finish. Clinical finish from Janita.
Yeah. Okay, good lift. Good. No, in the middle. Again, good lift. Oh, tough luck. Really tough luck. 14-5. It's a very big lead. Oh no, she missed it.
She missed it.
She will get there someday. You realize South Africa has better racket skills.
Yeah.
The technique, they are better in all aspects of the game.
Yeah.
So it is not a surprise that they are leading and they are going to finish this 5-0 as by the look of things.
Yeah, good play from Johanita.
Yeah, of course. 17-5. All but finished. Oh no.
Good smash.
As we come to closer to the conclusion. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh no.
Botswana.
She's running. She's not looking at the shuttle. She's playing and running. Oh,
Poor
story.
Botswana.
Well.
Match point
looks like
5.
They've managed 11 points out of 42, so
It's not over.
it is
And it's finally over.
as expected. Yeah, but the young girls have given a very
Young
good account of
girls,
themselves.
really kudos to them. They're
kudos
brave enough
indeed.
to come up and in this is the biggest arena of Africa,
Yeah,
and give a good showing. So
Yeah,
we give
yeah.
Botswana credit
We should.
and congratulate South Africa
Yes.
for
Emerging with a clean sweep.
with a
and
clean 5-0
5-0
against a young Botswana team.
An upcoming Botswana team.
Thank you very much for being with us the entire game. It's the All Africa Mixed Team Championships. South Africa versus Botswana. Botswana have won 5-0.
As expected, I think Botswana, having lost 5-0, actually did have, particularly in the singles match for the men. I think it was the most interesting game, and they should take some positives even from this loss going forward.
Looking up for the next the game between South Africa and Mauritius to see who's going to top this group. Your predictions?
as
Yo,
I'm going to
Check
hold
mic,
you
1
to
2
that,
1 2.
Coach
Checking
Ivan.
mic.
not
Checking
changing.
mic.
Maybe you buy me some matoke if you lose.
And you buy me some nyamachoma when you lose.
Great having you. Thank you so much.
Yo.
Let's wait for the next game. Thank you.
It's been a privilege, and I am really, really glad I did come here to make some kind of contribution to the beautiful game on the continent. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Welcome.